Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Please go hit subscribe while you can. Go check out Hangman Tarot on YouTube and check out all my playlists. We are going to get started. We are going to do Wendy Williams. So we're going to find out all about Wendy Williams' astrology, find out her birth date, where she's from, and all of the things that we need to know to get further into this, any of these readings. All right. Okay. Wendy was born Wendy Joan Williams, and she was born in July 18th, 1964. So she's a little bit older than I actually thought that she was. I thought she was younger. So I was like kind of shocked when I found out she was not doing okay. But again, 64, I mean, sometimes that happens, you know, after you've been alive since then. So she's an American broadcaster, media personality, businesswoman, actress, and a writer. Since 2008, though, she has hosted a nationally syndicated television show called The Wendy Williams Show. She is a sun sign, Cancer, moon sign is a Scorpio, Venus, Gemini. Find out. Yeah, she kind of was like a shock jockette, if you will. Kind of began when she was hosting any of her shows, literally. There's a couple controversies around her, but I'm just feeling intuition. I'm feeling depth of emotion. I am feeling a lot of imagination with her. I'm feeling all sorts of things as far as creativity, abundance of things. I think if she wasn't sick, I just feel like she'd be doing this and that and this and that and just even more stuff. It's just uncomfortable. Especially when we're like, what's going on? Nobody actually knows what's going on. Okay. I want to get her current self. Let's find out a current self for Wendy Williams. Again, she is sun sign, Cancer, Scorpio as far as her moon sign. Hold on. I'm almost nervous. I don't know why. Must be the intuition. I don't know what it is. But we're going to find out. Children. I don't know why I always say children when I use an accent. Why? Here, hold on. Okay. Yeah. You're my sweetheart. That song keeps playing in my head too. You belong with me, or I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. That is going over and over in my head. What on earth is happening? She's in a weird current energy, I will say. I'm seeing here something that was to be said, or something that was said maybe, and there was a lie that was said instead of the truth. And just kind of now she's in a place where she's thinking about telling the truth, or she's working on telling the actual truth, or trying to connect enough to her previous self to get into a place where she's able to actually do that. So I am feeling a little bit of energy when it comes to any kind of connect or making decisions or choices, or, you know, coming into a place where she wants to make the best choice possible for herself and maybe even for her family. It's definitely something having to do with the truth of maybe a ghost that she, you know, once held behind. As I said, ghost. Reagan? That totally creeped me out. Reagan! Will you shut my door? She has no idea that she just scared the shit out of me. I'm like, excuse me? Okay. Now I'm like nervous. Okay. There's no ghost. So And in order to be in this place of telling the truth, because these lies were here, it's almost like the lies were there so that she was able to keep moving forward with something. It was almost like that held her in a safer place. I do feel like the roots of this, they're hidden, and it's uncomfortable, and it's something that needs to come out. And I feel like, having, not making the vow of silence anymore, or her not having to make the vow of silence anymore, I feel like she wants to come out with something. It's very creepy. It is. Okay. I'm just, ugh. It's like a chill kind of running up my spine. And I feel like this is almost like older than maybe she is, and she may not even be aware of this, but this is just like giving me all sorts of like, maybe this happened in a past life for her at one time, whatever this truth is. But this truth will come out, and when it comes out, it's really going to add to the growth. It's really going to add to kind of just putting her in a place where she's not avoiding. I just think it's strange that she has these lies, or she has these hidden truths, and yet her memory is all of a sudden deciding to go out like a light bulb. Whatever. I feel like things will become a little bit more whole if she is able to be a little more honest with herself and everybody else. It's something that needs to be said to everybody. It is a forever thing that it's almost like something like she wasn't supposed to say it ever. Whatever that means. Okay, let's get into this reading. So we got Sun in reverse, we got 3 of Wands. Something's already kind of happening. I feel like the theme of the month kind of was hoping for, something cheerful, something inspiring, something positive, maybe something childlike. Or it's just something that is no longer there. So that's just kind of what I'm feeling. Just her kind of like, instead of her coming in with this very pure energy, very cheerful, very public, and very like animated, it's just very dark and dim, and the intention isn't there, and you can see that it's not there behind her eyes. You can see that there's something missing as far as the light bulb. I do feel like anything kind of influencing this and moving into, the next months is, again, that coming together with something, or, making a decision to become whole with the truth. She's kind of assessing things. She's reassessing things. She's going over things. And I feel like the action here would be really good, but it's like there was a point where she had no desire to feel like she was needing to be a truth teller. Like, I feel like there was no desire behind it. I do feel like she wants to put intention behind this, though. It is something that could get into a place of dangerous. It could get into a place where, trying to come back to whole again there could definitely be something dangerous about that, especially, in the Hollywood. That is totally typical. That's totally normal. If you say things, sometimes you don't continue saying things. Any challenge here would be safety, okay? I feel like any challenge here would be just like making sure that you're in a safe place, making sure that, any work that you do, anything that she puts into this is secure, and she's responsible about it. But there's this thing about just kind of influencing these truths, and her kind of evaluating, making sure that she wants to say whatever she wants to say. Her kind of going over that is just like, she really wants to be safe. She wants this to be seen. Yes, she wants it, the desire here, the intention here, she wants to put this to rest. She wants this to be out, or whatever this is. I do feel like, if anything, she's having a little bit of a hard time, or has had a hard time, because again, there's a lot of change within her mind, in her physical, in her health. And I feel like getting into a place back to whole is almost impossible, because again, that physical matter is not doing very well. The physical plane, her physical world, it's not that she's lazy, it's just she's sick or whatever. I do feel like any kind of security, though, and stability, this is something that if she's going to bring things, to a head here with honesty and truths, and uncovering what, has been hidden so long, she wants to make sure that she's secure. And she's secure financially. She is. And I don't know if people know that or not about her, but she's very much secure. The challenge is that there is somebody in the way. This person could be a pentacle sign, but this person is very responsible. They're very resourceful. They're very successful themselves, and they have a lot to say about this, okay? They have a lot of say here, because the physical world here is giving and receiving normally. It's a back and forth thing, but this person is more about just kind of receiving, okay? They look like they're giving, but there's a lot of receiving here, especially when it comes to any family matters, body matters, the safety, security of wealth or finances. This person looks like they have their shit together. They look like they have focus on saving. They look like they have focus on, making sure everything is secure financially for her, maybe even, and maybe even kind of the innkeeper or the housekeeper or the home, guardian or her guardian. I mean, it could even be your guardian. Could be earth sign or a fire sign. So we need to find out who her guardian is, or the person who's responsible for her. I think the security there, though, is kind of the issue here. That's the challenge, is that there's security. Unwanted. It's not wanted. It's not wanted around. The security is, it's overwhelming. This person's actually very greedy. They're very much into kind of like not having a lot of experience, and they're very careless. And as far as financials, they wouldn't know how to save if, it ran up their ass. They don't, it's just not a part of what they are. They'd rather just sit around and watch everybody else work their nuts off and reap the rewards or benefits of that. So that's kind of where that person is. Her passion is the thing that she does for creativity. The thing that she does for work is something that she loves to do, is creative. She's ambitious. She's got goals. She's in this place where there's a lot of intention behind anything that she does. So her actions are always there. Her potential is always there. But it's just like right now, that passion or those jobs or what the work she does, she's fighting. She's constantly fighting. There's crisis, there's conflict surrounding her. This is a huge challenge because, again, of that health stuff. And just in a place, a hard place of change, a hard place physically, in a different state of mind, this person is not able to have, a second go at it. So there's no action when it comes to, finding yourself in a place of, your dreams and working with the things that you're adventurous about and you're very warm about. And I do feel like, as far as like intentions, her intention is to work her nuts off, but she can't. There is no action. There is no intention. There's no push behind this at all, unfortunately. And it's like somebody even reached a hand out. It's almost like somebody even tried to get something going, and it could have been her. It could have been somebody else. I don't know. But I do feel like she still wants it. It's inside of her. She still feels it. She's still wanting things. She's still wanting to work. She's still wanting to experience adventure and be excited and happy and get into the things she's super creative about. But it's like, yeah, that's not happening. Why am I putting it over here? So this is not happening. There's just no balance. And as far as accomplishment, material accomplishment, there's definitely material accomplishment here. But I feel like avoiding anything would be the fact that she has to avoid making any decisions about work, making any decisions about anything for that matter, any choices, considering anything. Yeah. An emotional even connection. So this could have something to do with family, love. But this is not a great time to find balance in any of that, especially in the way that she is. So just avoiding any kind of like love connections or, handouts in love, or, maybe somebody wanting a relationship. I think that would be taking advantage of whatever the situation is. So she needs to avoid making any kind of decisions over lovers or taking a chance on something, or just, even in general, trying to be free of something or heal of something. It's just like a moment right now that she needs to avoid. I don't know what that means, but that could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with a fire sign. Embracing is finding some sort of stability, okay? Embracing, trying to find your way back, trying to get back into a place where she's warm again, back in that warm energy again, back into stability as far as like maybe the things she, because I feel like there's just like something reckless here. Because there's a lot of action, or she should be putting a lot of action into embracing stability, to embrace potential of something coming, you know, back together, and maybe even, you know, kind of getting into the middle of something, making decisions, finding some sort of I don't know what that is. Yeah, because there's a lot of action that should be put into something, because there's something very careless and unexperienced here, and that would really take away that off balance, whatever that is. So something's off balance. Again, that person kind of keeps popping up, that one that is very irresponsible and comes off like, oh, I'm Mr. Responsible. But you're not, and you know it. There needs to be a lot of action, because, I mean, there's a lot of potential here into creating some sort of stability. Now, this is like a desire for something, okay? So putting light where it fucking belongs is super important. I don't know how else I can say that, but it's super important, okay? Putting light where it should go, it needs to happen. The potential, what the truth could do here, the abundance, the action, the proof will be in the pudding. Because there's something here that has happened. Okay? Just the idea here simply is that the intention here, or the support, I guess, that can be found kind of in this, you know, next few months, is the fact that there is something that was taken. Something was taken. Okay? And I feel like whatever was taken has a lot to do with whatever is making her feel really, really unbalanced, okay? And I feel like the thinking about it, the capacity of energy that it takes to even be dealing with this, I feel like something was taken. It's a loss. It feels severe. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like it was intimidating. It feels like some bully bullshit. And it feels very quiet inside of her. So she needs to put forth action, put light where it belongs, show what was taken. Show what was taken. And she'll be blamed for it for fucking sure. And she is, you know, making sure to assess it and reflect on it. She wants to make sure that she can communicate it. But it's like somebody, maybe that's what they took. They took the fact that she can't fucking say it anymore. Because who the hell knows what the hell happened? I don't have a very good feeling about it. Outcome here. Oh, goodness sakes. The outcome here is that there's going to be little action in the direction that she's really wanting to go. And again, that has a lot to do with Mr. or Mrs. Immature communicator who's, you know, got these bully tendency, whoever is her gatekeeper. He or she keeps kind of popping up. So this person will cut that communication immediately. So whatever outcome kind of occurs here is the fact that she's not going to be able to probably put a lot of action into the direction she wants to go. And that, again, would make her come into a place of wholeness, come into a place of where she can feel she has made the right choice or the right decision. And it's almost like something about taking a mother away. Feeling like you're taking a mother away. Ugh, there's terrible people around her. Very immature. I feel like it's going to end in disaster, but that's just how I feel. Again, I just feel like something dangerous, something with not a lot of intention here. And I feel like something with almost like a power imbalance, okay? Definitely so. I feel like there is just a huge power balance or hierarchy issue, or you're completely incapable of taking care of yourself. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to be destructive. I'm going to take care of things publicly, but I'm going to make it look real nice. And then underneath the surface of things, people aren't going to be aware that I'm actually a disgrace fully a fucking disgrace. Okay. The rigidness, the delusion here, the idea that this person actually gives a fuck. There's no way. It's headed nowhere. Lack of direction because she won't be able to. The communication will get cut off. Okay. I'm out of here. Officially creeped out for the day. All right. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Go ahead, share, like, and follow. And make sure you go check out all my social media. And check out YouTube and all the playlists, General Love Tarot, and your celebrity readings, of course. I will see you all later. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be up with another reading, so stay tuned for that. Bye.